afternoon, depending on where you are in this world. This is Agent Lee with Morning Update for Bitcoin. The pattern that's sticking out of this one is very similar to Ethereum. And we can say this could be the left shoulder, potentially. And here's the head that is complete. And then we have the right shoulder that I believe is also complete. So what's missing? We are missing the confirmation. The confirmation would mean that the price will have to breach to the downside, the blue neckline. That is the confirmation that we require. It is probably not the most ideal situation to have a head and shoulders top pattern on a downtrend. Quite often it's not as reliable as it is on an uptrend. But we'll have to respect it for now. If the price declines well past, breaches decisively below the blue neckline, and already if we look at the movement of the price, this is by itself generating a small flag. And that is probably a bear flag as well. And so that could be a good setup for the neckline to be breached decisively to the downside. And if we look at Ethereum, it's doing pretty much the same thing. A bit not very symmetrical, obviously, but it's got the left shoulder head and the right shoulder. Maybe the right shoulder will come up here, especially if the Y comes into play. And this again is Ethereum WXY, and the WXY is showing the alternate count. So let's see how this head and shoulders plays out. Now the alternate will show this to be WX and Y, just like what I showed you for Ethereum. So we'll have ABC for W, X, and Y. And that itself, now this is getting really messy, I know, should give a longer and wider bear flag in motion. But that's an alternate. That's not the primary. On a water term scale, we're looking at the 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And the blue 1, 2, 3, 4 is probably complete. Maybe the 4 will have to come out here if it's a W, X, Y on a wider scale, just like I showed. But on the primary side, even the microwave scale, I'm expecting the price to decline. Very little has changed. Okay, have a great day. Talk to you by midday update and tomorrow morning.